Hello traders, welcome to this educational video wherein I will be discussing three of my personal watchlist stocks and how I selected these stocks and where do I think these stocks will be moving in the next coming sessions. Now, very important point you guys need to note is that I am not a SEBI registered investment advisor and hence do not follow my recommendations blindly. This is a completely educational video and I want you guys to learn regarding my thought process of trading. So these are some of the points which I will be actually expanding on regarding the RBL stock, and I do have two more stocks. The first one is uptrend in background. Now, short-term uptrend has been visible in RBL Bank when it made a low of 160.8 on 4th of August, and then made a new high of 193.7 on around 7th of August. So around three trading sessions happened, and the price moved 20% in three trading sessions, which is a very bullish sign. Now, why I think that I will like to go long in RBL Bank. Now, firstly, volume expansion is supporting the price expansion. What does this mean? So all these candles which I have marked with these arrows is the first candle, second candle, third candle, fourth and fifth candle. All these candles have been supported with volume expansion. Look at this volume when this candle was made. Look at the volume when price was heading higher. The volume expanded from around 776,000 volume on this candle right here to about 8.8 million when price was actually heading higher till around 187 levels, and after which price consolidated and again price moved higher on back of pretty bullish volume. Now, another point to note that shakeout candles did not get any follow through. The shakeout candle in this case were actually these three candles, these three very bearish candles right here, which were followed on back of very bearish volume. Now, what do I mean of bearish volume? Bearish volume is when the price is falling and volume is expanding. This suggests that the sellers are in control basically. So these candles right here suggest that the sellers are in control of RBL Bank. But there are again two confluences which I found and which I maybe thought that could actually push RBL Bank higher and not lower. So two of these, let's discuss those two. First one being that the last couple of bullish candles have been followed by volume expansion. So firstly, you can see this candle right here, which formed on 11th of August, which is today's session, and again these two candles right here. All of them have been followed by volume expansion with a very bullish close as well. Now, if we were to discuss these candles right here, there is the element of tail. Tail suggests that the demand is present in this stock. Again, very bullish candle, bullish engulfing candle, which engulf the price action of these two previous candles. Now, another point was that Fibonacci retracement is being respected by RBL Bank. Price moved higher, and then when it came to this retracement of 50% and 61.8%, price has shown respect and price has moved higher instead of just falling through the zone and heading lower, which means that yes, rather this these three candles which followed with very strong bearish momentum were not really followed through by strong sellers, and rather buyers have come in at support of RBL Bank. And so if I were to give out my trading plan for RBL Bank, maybe tomorrow's session or the day after tomorrow's session, would be that I would like to go long above 185.8, and the target in the short term will be around 192, 192.5, or even the high of 193 might be tested in RBL Bank. A very bullish structure is visible in RBL Bank. Now, I would want the stop loss to be close to 179, 180 levels, because once these levels are violated, I can see RBL Bank heading lower towards 170, even 165 in the coming sessions. The next stock, which is the Muthoot Finance. Now, Muthoot Finance has around 3 to 4 points. We'll discuss these as well. First, being that the downtrend is visible in background. You can clearly see that once it had made a high of around 1405.75, the price has simply rallied down from around 27th, 28th of July. And today, not today, yeah, today I could say it's 10th of August, it had made a short term low of around 1158.1. Now, I am a trend trader and always prefer trading in the direction of the trend. So we identify the trend, which is downtrend in this case. Volume expansion with price falling is also visible. So just like RBL Bank, wherein the volume expanded as the price increased, in this case the volume was expanding as the price is falling. So just an overall picture of these candles right here, price is falling down and the volume is actually increasing. So again, it suggests that the sellers are present in this stock and sellers are actually very strong, and a lot of supply is also there in this stock. Now, shakeout had no follow through. What does this mean? Now, this is a very important shakeout candle right here, which was formed on 6th of August. Now, this candle had the highest volume of probably many sessions. You could check right there. You could check right here. Right, there was no candle which had similar volumes right here. Maybe right here, but then if you check since the start of July, there was no candle which presented with such a strong, strong confirmation of certain trend. But what happened was, even though very bullish candle, no wick there, which means that no sellers were there to oppose this move, and volume was also supportive, but there was no follow through. What do I mean by follow through? Follow through means that, let's say this bullish candle broke this pivot high, so I would expect the price to actually head higher, maybe 2 to 3% to confirm the uptrend. But in this case, price simply rallied down, giving a signal that this basically was a fake out or shakeout, as you call it in VSA. And price rallied down, which again confirmed that the downtrend is still in place. So we have identified a basic image of how Muthoot Finance is looking in the near term. So we know that the trend is in a downtrend and we're only looking for short opportunities. The path of least resistance is towards the downside. What does this mean? This means that if we were to go and take a long trade in Muthoot Finance, there would be a lot of obstacles in the way. A lot of resistance would be there. Let's say this point would be resistance. Again, this point resistance. This point, sorry. Again, I just delete this. So this point would also be resistance. So there are a lot of resistance at the top. So if price were to move higher, it will actually face a lot of resistance while moving higher. So in this case, we have two really strong points, which would give us a very complete package as to why we should only short Muthoot Finance. And the first being that even if we were to short, there is no very close support visible in Muthoot Finance. The one which is visible was formed on 16th of July, which was around a month ago. So I'd expect that if Muthoot Finance does break this level of 1165, then it can rally down towards 1135. Around 30 points of profit is which is very sufficient as well. So we've identified that the path of least resistance is towards downside, and the trend is also downside. So it is better for you to stick towards shorting Muthoot Finance. The next and the last one is Maruti. Now Maruti is clearly visible in an uptrend. You could see, from around 14th of July, price has headed higher towards around 6,700 levels, and it made a high of around 6,749. But after that, it has actually retraced down lower inside this range and has been trading in this range since the past two sessions. Now, some of the points which are visible in Maruti are: first, uptrend is visible, which we already discussed. Second, ranging in two sessions from around 10th of August when it actually entered this range. 7th of August, it entered the range, but after which it has been just trading in this range. So another point covered could be distribution or accumulation. Now, it is a little confusing for us to say at this point of time that this range which is forming might be accumulation or distribution. The accumulation would mean that price will head higher from this point, and distribution would mean that price will head lower from this point. So we need to know exact point of the exact stage of Maruti at this point, and then only will we be able to take any trades in Maruti. Now there is no clear sign of strength from either side, meaning I have not been able to actually see any bullish engulfing candles on back of nice volumes or any bearish engulfing on back of extreme volumes. Now we have this one candle. I'll just put this aside. This one very bullish, bearish candle, which is visible on 10th of August on back of very abnormal volume as well. But there was no follow through from here. If there was a follow through, the price should have rallied down, but price actually headed higher from this point. So a lot of confusion is being created in this range. So it's better for us to rather wait for a breakout on either side to confirm the trend. So a breakout above 6749 will confirm the uptrend and will confirm this to be accumulation zone. A breakout below 6576 will confirm this to be a distribution zone, and price should head higher. Now, yes, as I am a trend trader, we always trade according to the trend, and the trend is uptrend. So again, a buying bias is still there. but we need to adapt to the market, and we'll have to see how market reacts to this. And breakout on either side will be a confirmation for me to go long or short in Maruti. That is it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you learned something interesting from this video. If you guys like this video, do not forget to hit the subscribe and the like button. And I will try to post more regular videos in the coming few days. Thank you for watching this video, guys.